begins here, and as you guys can see, we have the old headset back, because my other one broke. So we have the old one back. Still works, so why not use it, right? Anyways, today we're going to be doing custom night secrets that I know of. The first secret that I actually want to do is if you put on Old Man Consequences at 1, right, there's a secret. This is not the secret. I don't know what it's doing. There we go. Now we just gotta wait for Old Man Consequences to show up. I'm not sure what he does, but like, I mean, if you like get it wrong, I'm not sure what he does. A little bit too much noise. Oh. I'm trying to catch it. What the heck? There we go. There we go. I don't know why this is taking forever. Yikes. Won't you sit with me? Leave the demon to his demons. Rest your soul. There's nothing else. What's that supposed to mean? Basically, if you just press A and D, you can get out of here. So that's what I'm going to do now. It closes the game. I'm uploading a video. Didn't know that would open up a game. I mean, close the game. So that could have been awkward if there's something there. And I don't want you guys to see. Like, a video that's not been released yet, that you guys don't know about. That would be awkward, but meh. So that's the first secret. Alright, I brought the hiccups all of a sudden. I'm gonna ignore those. Okay. Ugh, gosh. So, Mr. Hippo. Oof. Apparently, Mr. Hippo, if he kills you, I gotta stop these hiccups. Okay, if Mr. Hippo kills you, apparently he does like this thing with Orville. He doesn't do a thing with Orville. He just like tells a story about him and Orville in a park or something. Doesn't matter what you set him at. But we're just gonna, like, kind of like Markiplier did on his live type thing, where you lead him to you. Let's listen to his story.
My friend, you have met a terrible, terrible demise. But, you know, I don't feel too bad about it. After all, if it weren't from me, it would have just been from someone else, you know?
True.
I guess what I'm trying to say is life goes on. Well, for everyone else, life goes on, not for you. You're dead. That's neither here nor there. It reminds me of one summer day in the park. I was having just a delightful picnic with my good friend Orville. I said to him, Orville, I have a story. And he said to me, what's the significance of the story? I said to him, Orville, not every story has to have significance, you know?
True.
Sometimes a story is just a story. You try to read into every little thing and find meaning in everything anyone says, you'll just drive yourself crazy. I had a friend do it once. Wasn't pretty. We talked about it for years. And not only that, but you'll likely end up believing something you shouldn't believe, thinking something you shouldn't think, or assuming something you shouldn't assume, you know?
Okay.
Sometimes, I said, a story is just a story. So just be quiet for 1 second of your life and eat your sandwich, okay? Of course, it was only then I realized I made sandwiches, and poor Orville was having such difficulty eating it. Elephants have those clumsy hands, you know? Actually, I suppose that's the problem.
They don't
have hands at all, do they?
No.
They're all feet. I couldn't imagine someone asking me to eat a sandwich with my feet.
Ew.
Now, if I recall correctly, there was a bakery nearby. I said to him, Orville, let me go get you some rye bread. Now, I'm unsure if elephants enjoy rye bread, but I assure you that Orville does. Now, this was on a Tuesday, which was good because rye bread was always fresh on Tuesday.
What's the point of
They
the
made
story?
sourdough bread on Monday and threw it out Wednesday. Or rather, they sold it at a discount for people wanting to feed the ducks, and then probably at the end of the day, finally, they threw it all out. I don't recall. I do remember a man who would bring his son to the bakery every Wednesday and then go feed the ducks. He would buy all of the sourdough bread. Of course, you know, you're not supposed to feed the ducks sourdough bread at all.
True.
It swells up in their stomach and then they all die.
Okay.
At least that's what I've heard. You know, I never saw any ducks die myself, but I did notice a substantial decrease in the duck population over the course of a few years. I just never thought to stop the man and tell him that he was killing the ducks by feeding them sourdough bread. And if you want my opinion on the matter, and I told Orville this as well,
This is such a long
if you want
story.
to feed ducks, or birds, or any kind for that matter, it's best to buy seed. I mean, when you think about it, breads of any sort don't occur in nature. They don't grow on trees or spring up from the bushes. I don't think birds know what to do with bread. What was I saying? Oh, yes. So I bought Orville some rye bread. What a fine day it was.
Is that it? At the end of your story? Okay then. I hear he has more than one story, so we're gonna try that again and see if we can see his second story. If it's the same one, then I think you have to wait a bit longer. So we're gonna wait till 1 a.m. If he makes sounds in the vent, so I heard that. No, come here. Alright, I think it's almost. What the? Come here, or Mr. Hippo. Come on, buddy. Let's just open the duct.
It seems that you have met a horrible demise,
This
my
sounds
friend.
different.
But you know, these things happen.
Yeah, it's different.
And life goes on. Not for you, obviously.
Because I'm
You're
dead.
But it reminds me of a time I was having a conversation with my friend Orville.
Different.
We were where were we? I think we were by the river. We were sitting by the river and watching the fish leap over the falls. And I said to Orville, you know, sometimes I feel like a fish leaping over and over again, always trying to get somewhere. I find myself in the jaws of a beast. of course, looked at me, surprised, you know. "Have you been in the jaws of a beast, friend?" To which I said, "No, of course not, Orville." I said, No. I simply meant that life can seem like a relentless endeavor to overcome meaningless obstacles, only to meet an equally meaningless fate, regardless of your efforts, regardless of the obstacles you've passed. And Orville, he stood and proceeded to drape me with a picnic cloth, to which I asked him, I said, "Friend, what are you doing?" He looked at me very concerned, really. "I feel like you've gotten too much sun." Indeed, indeed I had. He proceeded to pour me a glass of just ice-cold lemonade.
Aren't they robots?
You ever mix it with iced tea? You do
yeah, I have.
half
It's
lemonade,
good.
half. Oh, it's so. You should try it some. Well, you can't because you're dead. But anyways, so you may be asking yourself, how did I go from sitting by the falls and drinking lemonade to being wedged in the air duct? Not only with Orville, but with an entire assortment of fruity-colored friends. Well, there's really no good answer to that, but perhaps I met a demise of my own at some point, and this is my afterlife or my dream, whatever it might mean. I honestly don't know. Or maybe it doesn't mean anything at all. Maybe it doesn't mean anything at all.
Okay. I think that has to do with, like, people say 2050 mode is impossible, which it is, and there's really nothing. The game literally has nothing. I think that's what they're talking about, honestly. Well, that's all the secrets that I actually know about. Also, you can play with no one. That's what I know that. Unless Dee Dee comes, of course. I'll cut to a clip that I recorded a while back because I kind of forgot. Okay. Now time is gaming time. Till next time, guys, here's the clip. Bye, guys. Really, Dee Dee? Dee Dee just showed up. Who did she throw in? I don't know how to play with you. I don't know how to play this game. I don't... What? Okay. I need air conditioner. Dee Dee!
That's what you get for leaving me hanging!
Dee Dee. I am really going down, guys. Bye bye.